Hello students, again I am here to teach you computer science for class 12. So before the vacation we have started the file handling. So again I will start with the file handling. So we start with the program. Already I have written the code. In the first line I have given just a comment. This is a program to create a new file and store some data into a file. Okay, so that means we have to create a text file, and with the help of my Python program I have to store some data into this text file. I think you know why we are creating the text file, because we have to store our data into the file for the future uses. Okay, so in the first line there is one comment. In the second one, just I have given a message, file handling. Okay, in the third one I have used the open function to create the file. Okay, and I have used the mode X. The X mode is defined. We are going to create the file. Okay, with the help of the third statement, this one I mean the open one, my file is created. Now I have to link my program with my file. Okay, so here again I have used the open function. I have given here the name of the file. This is the first.txt and append mode. Okay, because we have to write the data, and if I want to add the more data, so I can do it. So that's why I have used here mode A. Okay, also I can use mode W, but with the help of the mode W we cannot add the data. If I want to run again my program, so again it overwrite my all the data. That means the previous data will be deleted. Okay, so that's why I have used here mode A. Okay, so basically I want to store the 5 records in which the name and the father's name. Okay, so that's why I have to use a loop. So first of all I have taken a variable I and initialize with the 0. Okay, then I have put here a loop, while loop, and I am checking the value of I is less than 5 or not. If it is less than 5, it takes the name from the user. In the second one line, I mean in this one, it takes the father's name, then write the data into the file. Okay, in this statement, that means in this one third line, basically it is opening the file and storing the address, reference address of the file into the file attribute or file variable in this one. Okay, so whenever we have to call any function, so I have to call the function with the file reference. So that's why I have written here file dot write. I can take here any name. ये कंपलसरी नहीं है कि हमें यहाँ फाइल ही लिखना है, हम यहाँ कुछ भी लिख सकते हैं. Okay, so in the next one I have written the file dot write. यहाँ मैंने थोड़ा स्पेस दिया है. स्पेस के साथ फिर मैंने फादर्स नेम को यहाँ इंसर्ट किया है. उसके बाद मैंने आई में एक वैल्यू इंक्रीज की है. अगर मैं आई की वैल्यू इंक्रीज नहीं करूँगा और इनिशियली मैंने आई को 0 इनिशियलाइज कर रखा है, तो ये लूप मेरा इन्फिनिटी तक चलता रहेगा, रुकेगा नहीं. मुझे अपना प्रोग्राम को अवॉइड करना पड़ेगा तभी रुकेगा. ओके, जब ये मेरा सारा काम हो जाएगा उसके बाद मुझे कनेक्शन को क्लोज करना है. मेरा प्रोग्राम और एक टेक्स्ट फाइल कनेक्टेड है. उस कनेक्शन को क्लोज करने के लिए वी यूज क्लोज फंक्शन. सो वी हैव टू call this function with the file reference. That's why I have written here file dot close function. Okay, just check if it's output. Now my program is running, showing the first statement, file handling. It's just like a message. Now it's asking about the name. So I am just going to write any name, suppose Amit. Father name is Sumit. Then again it's asking the name, or it will take the 5 records. Ramesh. Father name is Jay. Any name, then you can write anything. That means I have inserted file record. Okay, successfully my data inserted. Now we can check it. This is the file first. These are the names. Okay, that means I am successful to insert the data into the text file. Fine. Now in the next program, we have to fetch out the data from the text file and we will display on the screen. Fine. And this is my file. I have done some changes in the previous program. So here the program to read the data from the text file. This is just like a comment only. Comment means the compiler will ignore this line at the time of the execution of the program. Okay. So for making the comment we use hash sign to inform the compiler. This is just a comment, don't compile and don't execute this line. Okay, that's why it's just a comment. And in this one just a message, file handling. In the third one also I made as a comment, because if we are reading the data, so there is no need to create a new file. That's why I made it as a comment. Okay, but we have to open, so that's why I have opened this file in the fourth statement. File equals to open first.txt and mode R. Why we are using the mode R? Because we are going to read the data from the file. That's why we are using the mode R. Okay. Now in the next one, we have created a variable data equals to, in this line, file dot read line. Okay, the file basically having the reference of my text file which is connected with my program, and here we are going to just read a line from the file. Okay, read line function is basically used to read a single line from the file. That's why I have used here file dot read line, and the data will store in the variable data. That's why I have used here print data. That means a single line will store in the variable data. So I am just going to print it. That means it will show all the data of a single line. Okay. After printing the data, there is no need of my connection. That's why I have to close the connection. So we can close the connection with the help of the file reference. The file dot close. Close function is just used to close the connection from the file. Okay. So just we are going to see the result. Run. Okay, this is. So now it's showing the result. Amit, Sumit, Ramesh. This is the data which already we have inserted in the text file in the previous program. Okay. If you are having any doubt, then you can call me or you can contact me with the help of the WhatsApp at my personal window. Okay.